Hey guys, today I have another collaboration with Fenelman, and this time we made a hidden fireplace entrance. So if I were to flick this lever, then a whole bunch of things will happen and we could drop down into our invisible secret base area. Now the way this works is this whole front part over here is all a transparent block retractor, and I already did a video on that, but this one over here, it's more integrated into the rest of the circuit on the back, and that makes it smaller than if you were to just plop the old one down into this design. So a whole bunch of integration is going on in the back over here, because we do after all have to worry about the fire and stuff, and that's what those dispensers and these pistons down there are. But explaining stuff is not the reason why you are here. I think it's because you want me to do a tutorial, so I'm just going to go straight ahead and go into that. So I'm only going to be doing a tutorial on one half of the creation, but if you want, you can mirror it to the other side and it'll work perfectly fine for a 2-wide version. Now to get started, what you need to do first is find where your fireplace is going to go, then go 3 blocks out behind that, and then have a sticky piston, then a dispenser diagonal to there, and that will be doing its fire thing with that flint and steel. And then in front of where your fireplace is going to go, then have a barricade so you're not constantly walking into it. And then below that, what you need to do is have piston formation like this, and this will allow us to grab that barricade and move it out of the way when we want to go into our entrance. So our input is going to be on this block here, and then have dust there going into a repeater. Then on the side of our input, have a torch there going into a hopper dropper monostable, and that will contain a strong item like a diamond sword. Now for comparator output, have that powering this block and also that torch, and finally this comparator on the other side. Now from that comparator, what we need to do is make a slab tower, and that will be powering pretty much everything. So slab all the way up to here, and as you see there, it's not powering these top ones, and that's because the signal strength from this dropper is not strong enough to power this up here. We're going to power that another way. So from the bottom dust, what you need to do is have a repeater going into a torch, and that will be powering the bottom piston for an extended amount of time. Finally, have a repeater onto there going into another torch, and that will be updating this piston, telling it when its time is to extend again. Now to power this dust up top, what we need to do is do something pretty fancy and resource intensive. Have 2 dust there, have a repeater going into 2 more repeaters, and this is the resource intensive part. Have 2 more repeaters, and that will be going into the slab tower like that. So this is how it looks when it closes. As you see there, it works perfectly fine, and then when it opens, it'll retract that, and then it'll also retract the netherrack. So our floor and stuff will be like this, just like that. And there you go. Now you have some sort of idea of how it'll look in your living room. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Maybe you guys could find a use for this if you have a fireplace in your house or something. But yeah, be sure to check out Fenel's channel for a much higher quality version of this. His content is a million times more professional than mine, and he's a great redstoner as well. So if you're looking for high quality content, be sure to check out Fenel's channel, link in the description. And until next time, goodbye.